Waiting for this loading icon to let me know if we're good to go. I think we are good to go. I'm going to run a test by logging into it on my other laptop. And I think we're doing pretty good. This is new. This is new behind the scenes stuff. We are live. We are live. All right, we are test live streaming to YouTube. So, hey out there for everybody who's watching. Hi, I'm Mike, the head of marketing at Heartbeat. I usually do these weekly updates by email, and I still am. Uh, but we're doing something else. We are looking at expanding the customer experience of what our Hearth events are like. And if you're a member of the Hearth, or if you've been building communities with us, you know that we do tutorials, we do town halls, we do a whole bunch of sessions there. And some of these sessions are really, really useful and really helpful experts to come in and share stuff. And we want to bring that content to even more people. So while it's still best to register and show up to the event live so you can be involved, live meaning in person, so you can come off camera and jump in and talk with us, we're practicing live streaming the content out for those who didn't make it as another way for them to get visibility into some of the awesome expertise that we have here. So I am two-handed laptopping it right now. I got personal laptop showing me we are live over here as a not admin of our YouTube channel, and I am over here on our event integration, attempting to stream. So this will work great, or it won't work at all. Nobody will see it, and that's just what building in public's all about. So I'm going to run through a practice of what the weekly update video looks like. If you're on our newsletter or you're in the Hearth and you see the posts, you know that I put these out every week or as close to every week as we can. And they are nice and seamlessly edited with lots of transitions and things. But that's not what it looks like when you do the first draft. Sometimes I need to do a couple takes, and then there's of course the magic of editing. So now you get to see the raw deal. We get to see what this looks like. All right, so let's run through the weekly update content. So, um, hey, so welcome to, I'm not going to pretend like this is a recorded video. I'm just going to go live. So in this weekly update, I want to share an update from our product team, from our support team, as well as giving you visibility into some events that we have coming up and share a little bit of customer love at the end that we got that we're very honored to have received. So let's jump right into the product update. On the product side, the news is that we continue to roll out Heartbeat Payments 2.0. Heartbeat Payments 2.0 is a fantastic leap forward from what our current Heartbeat Payments infrastructure is. Little behind the scenes info, I finally got included in the beta. I have a community, so I work here, but I was a customer first. And hello, dog, who is totally coming into the live stream. So I've been a customer first, was promoted from customer to team member, and I've been running the gym for almost 2 years now. The migration was handled white glove during the beta, which is great. I had the team members here help me move over. If you're in the early stages of the beta program, we're continuing to help people do that. But there is a wonderfully facilitated step-by-step guide that's part of it. The migration steps you through each piece of what it is to move from the old to the new. There's not a lot of change from the admin's perspective, but under the hood is where all the magic's happening. And super helpful that the steps include things that let me know what changes on the outside. So one of the steps is migrations from an old group hierarchy to a new product hierarchy. And it seems scary maybe the first time you go through it, but it's just so reassuring to see the way that some of this was structured. And they let me know that here's the ability to have some of your sign up links pre-select a tier if you have a tiered membership. So when somebody clicks on, let's say, a button on your privately hosted landing page, it'll pre-select them to the tier that you want. I use this on my landing page. It was super nice because I got to know that that was changing before I clicked the migrate button. So everything has been shaped to really just give a lot of respect to what it means to change infrastructure about your business because as a team member happens to me. And so we did the same thing to make sure that it was helpful and supportive for you guys. This will continue to roll out. I'm most excited about bundling offers. That was kind of a little bit cumbersome in the old system, super easy in the new one. Cancel flows, the ability to reduce churn in recurring revenue businesses is huge. The rate of people leaving, built-in cancel flows as part of the platform, game changer. Super excited about that. And the fact that we now have custom sign-up pages. So if you don't want to build your own landing page, if you don't have the chops or the bandwidth, or it's just not the right stage and you're just moving fast and testing things early on before you go deep on building things out, not only are they just a nice, nimble way to go, they're good enough to just leave there. Like they got integrated social proof. It builds graphics out. It puts the quotes on there. They're really great. So super excited to have my community migrated to Payments 2.0 and continuing to see revisions on this. The visibility to analytics is amazing, but I am a marketing nerd. So marketing analytic visibility is my jam. So that is our product update for this week. We also have upcoming, before I get to the Hearth events, let me just give you a quick little visibility into the support team. So our support team, we know and love them. They work so hard to get all of you guys best practices, quash any little maybe bugs that pop up if ever they do, but just to provide backup so our admins are continuously getting the most out of the Heartbeat platform. And I got a really cool statistic that in the month of December, they saw 919 sport requests come in. The significance is that that is twice what it was a year ago. And that doesn't mean we have more problems because we have more than twice the number of customers from last year. So the issues or questions that aren't being answered through support documents per customer is actually per customer lower, but the volume is so much higher. And the fact that we're continuing to drive to keep our response times down, props and hats off to our support team. Super proud of them, grateful for them, as we all should be, as both as an admin and as a team member. I do also want to talk about the upcoming events we have in the Hearth, which I hope we're going to try to live stream them, just like this test. But if we can't live stream them, they will happen just the way they usually do. And I'm going to see if I can screen share during a live stream and break anything. But that's what this is all about. We're just we're testing things. We're going to do this. All right, so it says I'm sharing a screen. Hope this works for everybody out there in the YouTube world who's watching it. So coming up in the Hearth later today, it's 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern, as you can see right here. We are looking forward to having Victoria Cumberbatch back again, a alumna of our tutorial hosts here, giving a special session on how to create cultural awareness in your community. You're going to walk away with 5 ways to be inclusive, because sometimes we have the best intentions, but we just need some tactical strategies. This is a great way to do that. So if this is interesting to you and you haven't yet, please RSVP. We have 132 people registered to attend. There is no limit cap to join. Please join, and then you'll be able to check it out. Also, if you're not a member of the Hearth, do sign up to the Hearth. You don't have to sign up to the Hearth to view this event, but if you want to see the recording, all free Hearth members get the recording access. The other thing that I wanted to share, if I go back to our event calendar, is that tomorrow, Thursday, the 9th, we have the January Town Hall. This is a really special thing we do every month here at Heartbeat, where we share a little bit behind the curtain, like what have we been working on, what's coming up next. If you want to be the first to hear like what's on the roadmap, and if you want to share your voice and have say in what that roadmap has, we have changed our entire roadmap based on people who show up to these town halls and plead their case to us of like, why is their feature request so important to their business growth? Because if one of you speaks up, chances are there's like 100 of you that hasn't. And then that's really important to us. And we have reordered the things that we work on to prioritize what's important to you guys. January Town Hall is Thursday. That's tomorrow, 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. Please come join the Hearth, sign up for the event. Looks like we got 60 people who will be there already. If you haven't, RSVP. Awesome sauce. So that's what we are looking at there. I will stop sharing now on the live stream. A little bit less smooth than when I edit these videos. But yeah, so here we go. The next piece of the updates that I want to share. Oh, it's a reminder. We do Heartbeat walkthrough events hosted by our founder, Mortaza. He does these every Tuesday, 1 o'clock Eastern. Super worth RSVPing to. That link goes out to our email newsletter group. I will see if I can edit the description of this live stream and put it in there after the fact, because it's a recurring every Tuesday event. You can RSVP, basically get a custom demo of the platform if you haven't used it yet. And if you have been using it but haven't really used all the features, that is a great way to make sure that you're getting the most out of the platform. Bring your questions, get them answered. It's usually pretty well attended, but not so well attended that you can't get individualized attention. Very, very worth attending, in my opinion. It was one of the things that helped me understand that I liked Heartbeat back when I was considering becoming a customer. And up last, for this update and test live stream, I want to share a little bit of customer love. I like to bring the voice of our customers to you guys, to the rest of you, just to hear that, there's something to be said when you don't have to say nice things about yourself, when other people say nice things about you. So I'm going to share a window here from our employee community. We have one as a team member community, and this screen is from there because we use this as a channel to just spread when we hear really good news from people. And so if you're checking this screen out, what you can see is we had two updates, one from our support lead, Saban, and one from our community manager, Misty Dorman. Um, so really happy that I'm actually grateful for Shaban here because she's actually the subject of this great love. Thank you so much, Shaban, for this speedy response. To be honest, I hadn't expected it and was pushing back our testing, but I need not have worried. When we exceed expectations, there's something to be said academically for wanting to do that, but when you actually do it and it impacts someone's business and their life, it feels really, really good. So thanks, Shaban. This was excellent service given. And then also from Misty, there was a quote here, it looks like from the Hearth, where Rin was talking to another member, Ian, about Heartbeat is an awesome platform. I've tried many. I've stayed here for almost 2 years. The founders listen to our feedback and engage with us and are constantly improving the experience. And then they got into a conversation about what kind of community they're building. Um, Super great to see community builders helping other community builders. And this is what the Hearth is all about. It's about unfiltered, genuine, community-based support for people trying to build community-based businesses. Super grateful to Rin for that and for the support feedback shared by Shaban about Shaban. So that's the customer love that we have, and that wraps up the content for what I wanted to test this live stream with. I'm going to go re-record this into a more polished video update for our newsletter. But yeah, as always, I'm Mike Phillips. I'm the head of marketing Heartbeat. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time.